a lot of people have been asking and really been wanting to know wetin dey inside this girl where they always give her the mind and boldness to ignore trolls, especially even most toxic name calling, slander, negativity. Guys, let me not lie to you, even me self, I really want to know, when I finally decide to meet or see Nengi, this question will be the first thing I would ask her. Like, girl, please, how do you do it? Yeah, the tough skin and all that, but how do you do it really? You have been called out many times, name calling, big blogs carrying unverified news about you, shows constantly calling you unimaginable things. Some even go as far as tagging you. Yet, not once have I seen you respond to them or reply them. Like, don't they get to you? Guys, I was really going to ask her because I really admire that a lot about her. I admire that particular aspect of her. I mean, as young as she is, she's in full control of her space, peace of mind, and what she allows in her world. Even when she's called out by big blogs, she doesn't see the need to come out and prove herself or her innocence. She just ignores and watch time, I guess, to reveal the real truth. Like, how is it that she's so strong and bold that no matter the news or the agenda, she does not react? You will never hear anything from her, even if you talk from January to December. Well, finally Nengi shares the secret, and guess what? That girl is something else.
For me, like, so my problems, that's the least. So far as you're not messing with my family, the people I love, I'm good. I just feel like it's everything I've been through that's prepared me. Sometimes I even ask myself, how do you do it? Or sometimes maybe some things happen and maybe I want to outshare it with people, or people just call me randomly, my manager or somebody, say, Nengi, this is what is happening. Nengi, this is. I'm like, why are you so worried? Calm down. Like, it's not a facade. When the fact that I don't come online and rant, it's not a facade. I'm not faking it. It's real life. It doesn't get to me. It doesn't get to me. It actually doesn't get. I mean, everything will get to me if you mess with my money, and my family, right? Then you have my attention. But if not,
you're an inspiration for everyone.
I think you deserve an.
You mean all this name calling and everything does not get to you? Ha! It does not get to you. Even me and my comment section, some people come and abuse me or call me names. Sometimes I'll just let them be. Sometimes I reply. Sometimes I block you off immediately. Not to not talk of you being bashed left, right, center. You mean it does not get to you? Omo, you're so different and real with all this agenda everywhere, which unfortunately won't stop anytime soon. Kudos to you. Kudos to you. Nengi likes money. Big mouth. So she said, Sha, don't come for my money and my family. If you come for my money and my family, then I will face you. Always minding her business and what pays her bills. Great mindset and focus you've got there. God continue to hold you strong. But girl, you are so tough. You are so tough. Anyway, moving on to another interesting story, my people. So somebody will look at this guy finish now and say he doesn't deserve all of the good things and happiness, good position, recognition, and deals he is getting, with all the sacrifices he is making, with all the sleepless nights and conscious effort and steps he's taking to get to his dreams every now and then. If you are like that, I mean, if you are part of those who think he doesn't deserve it, please put your hand on your chest and say, my father, I confess I am a witch. Oh yes, say it, because really, if it's not witchcraft, for someone who has paid or still paying their dues, then things begin to fall into place for them, and you come from nowhere to say they don't deserve it. It's pure wickedness. And even worse, when you don't keep these things to yourself or among your friends, you come out to write about it or even post it with the most demeaning, hatred oozing words that one can ever imagine on this earth. No, then that is bad. My people, no verse, Jerry. I know you're confused on where I'm going. Because please, no verse. So something happened about 2 weeks ago, but for some reasons, I couldn't do the video. Like I've done my search, drafted and edited my script, gotten the rushes. But for some funny reasons, I couldn't do or post the video. So I just Kukuma said, well, let's forget about this particular video, Jerry. More interesting gist will come later. But after seeing what has been happening, how he has been ceaselessly following his dreams, especially these recent ones. I mean, also going all the extra mile, mixing the woo and woo, even the governor of Lagos State and watching football live at the stadium, like saying now water, and rolling with big names in the sport industry. I said, Esther, no, you must do this video. In fact, this is the perfect time to do this video. Guys, they don't start again. No. I wonder when they will leave those children alone. So someone called Ozo out, apparently a sport analyst, and it all started when this guy made this post saying Ozo signed as brand ambassador for a partnership between ABS and a Lagos-based private sport. The Nigerian sport industry no gets aired at all. A dead industry. We move. Wow, like he called Ozo out with its full chest and challenge ever accepting or being signed by ABS and a Lagos-based private sport firm. How this madness in sport industry take concern also like this? How did this deadness or this death that he said take concern also like this? Like, how can you say the industry is dead because of one unproblematic Ombuso who is just busy pursuing his dreams? And if you are being honest, this is simply majorly because he went to Big Brother Naija. How can a Big Brother contestant be getting all the privileges without even trying to find out what this guy has been doing way before Baby Naija? Not trying to say that this guy already has what it takes. He only needed a platform to showcase his skills, and how he also sold himself in this regard so well, if not oversold himself in the house. I mean, this particular stereotype about Baby Naija irritates me so much, like so much. Why do they always have to override people's skills, abilities and strength, all because it was on Baby Naija? According to the belief, someone that went on the Baby Naija show can't have any job in the sport, music, movie industry. Like, the stereotype is becoming stale already. They should come up with something better, because gone are those days when Baby Naija housemates are perceived as non-entities and people will just stumble on fame. No, this new set, they are going there to boost their career, prosperous career and dreams and idea that they already had before the house. So brother, wake up and smell the coffee already. My people, I don't know that I have not seen anything yet though. Like, it has not even started yet. Different conclusions here and there. It was now looking like a planned work. Plus, they've all been waiting to pounce on him and talk down his achievement. Bad belle plenty you forget. Bad belle plenty you forget. That is how one auntie too. Another sport analyst now came from nowhere and quoted the tweet, that first tweet saying, brands that are not in football business can do these things and get away with it. Definitely not ABS. We still have names and faces that we add value. Please listen to that part very well. We still have names and faces that we add value than Ozo Sha. Whoo. Meaning Ozo does not deserve or does not qualify. Why is this looking like a planned work? See, guys, now I appreciate constructive criticism and people hearing their views and all that, but not when your view or your so-called criticism is oozing nothing but jealousy and pure hatred. Nah, that is not criticism anymore. Well, superiors came out in their full armor. Even those own shippers and some elites were not left. It's been long I saw them defend like that, guys. I didn't even know that these guys were just somewhere relaxing. Only come out when the need arises. And they came out heavily on them or more. No be small back and forth. You're very stupid. Did you sit down to look at Ozomena's bio? The guy has wide knowledge in sports, and not only football but anything related to sport. He's well versed in it, but your stupidity will not allow you to see beyond Twitter bans. Grow up. Ozomena is here to stay. Not Ozo haters announcing his win even before he announced it himself. Ozomena, your enemies will definitely sing your praises. Your envy, they smell. Come on, we use Zuzu Hatunyara. Ozomena hates all sport related questions. Why in the BB house? Or is it because you know him from BB you think he's not qualified? He's overqualified to even be a brand ambassador. It's time to own his own football club. Typical example of your enemies shall announce your good news. Oga, free yourself from this bandage you put yourself into. Try and drink a lot of water, it helps. And for Ozomena Chiku, I want you to know that it's not a floss. He worked hard to achieve his success. And our big prayers for him is to become CAF online and FIFA.com president. Amen. No. Omo, it's like the 8 has shifted from BB to sports industry. I swear, and I no go sleep well. Is Ozo a farmer or doesn't he have an affiliation with sports? She Origbobo just seen another. Cry more. Your opinions and that of your cohorts will not stop its blessings. Now, wow, this envy is too obvious. Try to hide them small. It's becoming embarrassing. Guy, allow Ozo to be. He is doing well in that sport area. What's the problem? You can apply your own too. Or are you jealous? Don't worry, it will definitely revive the dead industry. Don't let jealousy cloud your sense of reasoning. What point are you making? Ozo that worked with UEFA shouldn't be partnered with anything related to sport or what? Or are you just bitter and jealous of him? Last part of this tweet seems louder. It is what it is. I mean, jealousy. What's the problem if they sign him? He is good at sport. He has the knowledge of it and all. What's the problem? We need all the growth we can get. I don't get. So what's the problem again? Is this one Ozo hatred or the general baby Naija graduate hatred? In life, do not fight God's grace in the life of a man, especially else disgrace awaits such fellow. That said, Ozo is competent and highly intelligent to work with any sport brand. Stop hating, and nothing is dead about it. How will you feel when you get a job with Fever? I wonder. Lord, this same guy worked with UEFA before BB Naija and has worked with so many sports-related organizations like CAF and so on. So what's wrong with him working with them? Brother, you and your colleague know football punditry and commentary alone. You barely know anything about the market and business aspects of the game exactly. That is where Ozo comes in. He has a certificate. Moreover, most of you have not been trained to fit in. If you've ever listened to Ozo speak about sports, you will understand why they chose him and not you. Try, learn, and understand all aspects of sport as he has, and not just the wayside commentary you guys do. For God's sake, the guy did a product in sports management. So if they sign you now, they go get head abuse. So someone now replied and said, isn't that part of the reason he's an ambassador to pull crowds you all can't? The lady analyst now replied and said, like he's pulling for Juventus. I don't have any problem with him getting beard deals. Wow. Beard deals and TV shows, but not NPF ambassador. Does he even know Eyimba goalkeeper? Hey, so Ozo can get TV commercials. He can get those small ones, but not the big ones. That's the one they have problem with. She now say he doesn't know. She's sure that Ozo doesn't know Eyimba. Oh Lord. How ignorant can someone be? Ignorant. Lord, someone that coordinated their match, now Twitter caused this nonsense. Did he tell you he doesn't know the goalkeeper? Did you ask him? They now had to show her that this is Eyimba FC post of Ozo in April. Shut up if you don't know anything. You even coordinated their match. You just come online to tweet. Rubbish. Eyimba goalkeeper. Maybe you should have asked about another thing. He coordinated one of their matches, so he knows a lot about them. Guys, it'll be funny back and forth. But then, my people, it's how good things will happen in someone's life, and some people will now be kenubole, shaking mouth in the ground, doing a proco, or even openly saying it that, now wow, how did you even get all this kind of success, recognition, wins, and wealth? Like, it's how people think you just stumble on greatness. Like how they think you didn't work hard for it. Most times, working out for is usually alone and hidden. That is why when they are now finally getting and seeing the results in the open, you'll now be hearing, just now, how come sef? How did she get there? Now, wow, we that have been there doing it have not recorded such magnitude of success. Ogbeni, go and ask for grace. So, besides, that you didn't see when they were suffering pain, the difficult price doesn't mean they didn't work hard for it or deserve it. Now, to this particular set of people, where were you when Ozo started walking the path of his dream, even way before Baby Naija, working for UEFA? Where were you when he talked about sports more than 70% of his stay in Baby Naija house passionately? Not football alone, no, everything sport. Where were you when this guy came out and started a strategic movement of visiting people that matter, especially the sports industry, just like the one he is doing again now? You will not see that one now. Or you thought he was just doing Ajala travel all over the world. Oh shit, Tinker. Now you're not spitting jealousy, and it's so dry and dirty. Even this guy's master thesis on sport to tell you how ambitious he is about the sport thing. Again, no other words to describe this. This is nothing but pure babele, jealousy. Nothing constructive about it at all, period. That's my conclusion, and I stand on it. If a UEFA and CAF employed Ozo, what is ABS or Lagos-based private sport firm that he can work with? I beg you. And by the way, it's Ozo Menachuku Joseph signed an amazing deal and didn't even tell anyone. This man, I am tired of saying you should be bragging small. I am tired of saying, because it seems that it won't happen anytime soon. But I like it. But God, though, this is the type of success that I want to, the type that my enemies will be the ones to announce my wins for my head. I mean, Ozo never announced the deal. People don't carry him even till now. Like he has not announced this particular deal till now. He has not. Only God knows how many good news this guy is hiding. Only God knows. Again, God do. Now this guy bless you, I want to. Now this guy bless you, I want. My people, because no version they sound like this for this particular video. You know, if you know me well, you know how much I don't like, I don't encourage unnecessary jealousy and all that trash. Like I do say, the sky is big enough for every bird to fly. And oh yes, overtaking is allowed when you decide to remain on a spot. You don't expect people to dim their light for you just because you refuse to shine. No, it's not done that way. Spread your wings too and fly. It's that simple. The sky is big enough. Anyway, also my dear, we're waiting for you to announce the deal. Your lovers are ready to make that deal trend in Abu Dhabi, Russia, Afghanistan, in fact, Ukraine safe. Like they said, superiors especially, they said want Nigerian hospitals to open their ICU units for the bad belles. Again, what this guy did isn't criticism, it's pure jealousy and bad belle. Hence my conclusion. You can kindly add yours at the comment section. Thank you guys. My dear, congratulations on the deal you haven't announced yet, but we somehow got to know about it. Your dedication, diligence, knowledge and enthusiasm is taking you places, and it's just the beginning for you. And that's their industry. According to them, well, God willing, He will use you to revive it without stress, and with His wisdom. Amen. Shine on, ọmọ mi ológo. Ọmọ mi ológo àgbáyé. Guys, that's all I have for you in this video. Please pardon my shenanigans. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it thumbs up, and please let's rub minds at the comment section. Till next video, be good, be safe, bye.